I don't mean any. I do not mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave Sayori if she was really escaping. Escaping. I choose to leave from. I'm sure that Yuki will end up leaving compliment to her anyways. Complaining to her anyways. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow finished her entire cookie. I always think somehow it's Sayori. Sayori is back to her book and Atsuki disappears into the closet. Hunter. Yeah? Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from the classroom. You want to come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival is coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to find some crayons and markers and glue stickers. Say glue stickers, what? I just read it properly, it's glue sticks. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Hunter to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. But I wanna go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. If you see if we can find poster paper too, okay? Okay, why don't all three of us go? Ready, Hunter? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow beyond as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Tap. Wait, Sayori finds pleasure in the simple things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyways? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. That's so. Yep, we're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage, and we've seen the favorite poems. That sounds kinda dull. Hunter, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you said, the lines of the poem, like between my feet. What are you talking about? When did I ever say that? The last remaining flower beckons to me. It twists the stem, freeing it from its closing roots. Hearing the final breeze run between my fingers, but to what end I have summoned this story. For now, when I look in every direction, the once the poor stars still before me, it's a barren wasteland. Like that. Sorry? How about this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You I'm working super hard on this, you know. Ah, I know. I just mean it's a pretty underrated content of your cute self. Don't say that. A comparison. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. Ah, I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Siri spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey Hunter, this classroom over here is empty. I skipped an accident. Well, let's begin the mission. Can I go back or something? The mission is... It's been a long time since I've spent time with Siri like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed it one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going and venturing with Sarah brings out a special sort of feeling that I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sarah heads straight into the closet, and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons. Sarah pulls out a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. Sarah starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading their color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Ah, I dropped one by accident. Smack. Ooh, ow. Yeah. Sarah bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. Ouch. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow. You okay? My forehead. Sally clutches her forehead. Gee, Sally. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. And Sally is sitting on the floor. I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. The wrist? Wait. Wrist. Wait, I wanna say waist. That's probably wrong right here. She can see what I'm pointing to. Wrist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Harry, but it hurts. Just do it for a second. Siri slowly releases her hand from her forehead. What is this photo? I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow. Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. The bump is starting to form as well. Oh, she closed her eyes. This picture is sauce. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Hunter? Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cool drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Can't. Even wincing from the pain, Celia makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. Further stutter. I pat Celia on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I look at the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But unless Celia likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. She's gonna drink it instead. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sarah. She has one palm on her forehead, and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop the crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spot before I spoke them. In the wrong spots before I spoke. So here, inside the bottle of hot goose. It's nice and cold. Siri opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Siri, what are you doing? Look for your forehead, idiot. Ah, sorry, I forgot. She held it to her forehead when you said that. How hard did you hit your head? Siri pushes the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Something stings. That tends to happen. Just bear with it. It will feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Hunter. It kind of reminds me of growing up. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Eh? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time. I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing onto things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. And fall and scrape or get a bump. Or scrape myself and get a bump. And I start to cry really hard. Yeah, I could tell. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would really try hard to get me to stop crying. It was also like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Yeah, okay. Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? My fingers something touched the screen. Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. In a way, this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Hunter? I didn't think you realized it, but you're always thinking about other people. Am I the... Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Hey, shut up. How does Kane say it? Shut up. I got something. But don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Hunter? I'm so glad that nothing changed between us. Taking from the dialogue, a bunch of things have changed. Do you think it will be like this forever? I mean, no, not really. Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So I put my phone away from my face and she smiled. I thought she was like worried or something. Ah, what I just zoned out for a second. I'm like, what's my phone again? So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Siri has a whimsical expression on her face. We remain still for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside, but when I see her deep in thoughts like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Siri hops to her feet. Ah! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Yeah, you never want to do that. Ooh. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyways, let's go. I follow Siri out of the classroom. Siri plays with her things to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In the moment we made it back, in a moment we made it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. I did make a second poem. Yeah, Siri, go ahead. He's fine. Don't worry about it. I was playing with the Koreans and smacked my forehead into the shell. Well, anyways, were you able to find everything we needed? I have it right. Yeah? Siri thinks she glances on herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Siri. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, hunting. Well, Siri, I failed to come up with an excuse for Siri. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that's... okay. In any case, good luck. I'll start working on the posters tonight. You too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure it's very tightly, I've turned to my seats. Yeah. Ow. Sorry. I'm trying to move my position. We should share my poems first. I'll do this again. Because those was theory. Oh, theory. That I really love your poems. Can't believe you've been hiding these for me. And I'm not hiding anything. But poems are so good. This one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I have this yesterday. Also, I'm pretty sure it was your sticker that popped up the most, even though I wanted it to be someone else's sticker that popped up the most. I'm serious popped up the most last time. I mean, you really don't the only person who feels that way. So, no way. Yes way. Not even a Tuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much you like something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to have poems when I'm thinking about you. That's not what I was going for at all. Wow. Stop taking good stuff, idiots. Idiots. Yeah, it's two of you now. I'm being it. I just mean that you're really blah.
experienced poem person, I guess. And how am I supposed to write poems about my own simple life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure, even the little things, like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So, yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is that I can do more feelings with you than I can with myself. We have that kind of weird connection. We have no choice. It's your fault for putting my business all the time. Me? I don't know if I understand. Sorry. You never really understand when I try to explain things to you. You say, oh, your pet's irritating. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Exactly one. Sure about that? Exactly. You read my mind game. This is instead of previous. Sure about that? Maybe. So he starts finding her pencil between her hands. Find the lining with her pencil between her hands. Hey Hunter, will you give me your poem? I kinda wanna keep it. Huh? Why let's say share with everyone else. Because, well, it's the first time you've ever written something for me. So you completely misunderstood. I haven't read this for you. Sorry. You were listening to my well, whatever. Okay, let's go home. Yeah. Snap. Ah. Look. With the pencil. I always pick the pencil. She hesitantly bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But big in she bumps right. Sorry, sorry. It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up that broken pencil. Very clutches the desk beside her to spot herself. Knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy. I can tell. That's it. Yeah? I grabbed Sarah's arm and helped her sit with her desk. Anyways, I still haven't had your phone. Oh, sorry, whatever. It's not good news. Jeez, huh? I'm John. Top, top of my it's the secret place where I keep objects of sunshine.
Um,
Yeah, but I mean, especially like, a lot of times, almost got that is creepy. Creepy. Well, not exactly. Because I'm used to being chill. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it's taken out good. So you should thanks. I feel like I feel like no one connects to us with children's way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. But it's not you got really passionate about this, huh? Okay, okay, keep it up. Yeah, that is keep running till I die. That sounds terrible. Don't get ahead of yourself. Silly always has a habit of getting obsessive with something. But dropping it over no reason. And when not excessive one of those times. Probably haha, you hit the funny bone.
ah, ha, 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 ha.
Let's see. I'm sure lies make it easy to be or should I go next? I guess I'll just go down the line. So, actually, not much phone. Keeps glancing at me and back at the coworker. By now, she must have read it more than once. When she's supposed to be bad at this, oh yeah, who's studying the top of that compliment. No, I mean, she just struggles to find the word she does. I just expect a lot less after what you showed me yesterday. That's all. Well, I guess I got lucky. Yeah, exactly. Just how we don't be I want I was managed to let go. It's cute. Well, maybe. No, ah, so that's how it is. It's cute. Well, why is my heart from? I think you know about that? A lot of people do. These ships are going back to me again. I just said it's not so good at all. It's cute and good. This game is called Doki Doki. It no, life is transcendent. So you. For some reason that's so easy. Well, anyways, let's read mine now. But probably cute really Monica's when Amy likes spiders. Mommy likes you know what I thought about? Amy likes spiders. That's why I'm not 3 times Tuesday, cause I went without to the works. But she lives by this. That's why I'm not such a good. One time I hurt my leg really bad, and we helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried now that she looks by this. So, okay, so that's why I'm not concerned. And a lot of things I always see talking to people. Probably talking about Spanish. What if her friends start talking about Steve? That's why I'm not concerned. Doesn't matter if she has no other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps smiling. Doesn't matter if she doesn't tell anyone. She loves you. She loves you. The world's better off for both spend their lives. And I'm going to her. I spent a recently tired, so I just got emotional reading this by this. I had a picture tarantula who ended up dying a little over a month ago. Not that bad. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday. Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. Horrible. Doki did it, and that's was the best thing I could do. That was the best thing I could do. No, of course not. There's a point, right? Where they put tequila. Anyways, she's pretty sure I doubt it was like any pretty sure it's this. Something you can explain to the issue with much similar, and it helps people realize that you can therapy. If anyone has subject of strong Yep, it is. You know people like that. First, it's about how everyone thinks mine. That doesn't matter. It can be about your likeness. I want it to be easy to live to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or something that you're afraid of. If something you're afraid people find out that they want of you. But that just makes people stupid. What are you shut? Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting? But they're not high school. And people really need to respect others for liking weird things. I'm guessing that you, Amy, in the story, basically. I'm guessing she's like Amy in the story. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. That's what. Ouch. That's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. I don't like writing at all when I'm writing a book. What? I'm writing a book for 5 hands because I'm handwriting it. Like conveying emotion is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it. Yuri? That.
You still mad at me? Wait, I was mad at her? Wait, what? Creeper? Minecraft Creeper? Little squishy guy. Why was I mad at her? I forget. Yeah? For disrespecting Atsuki yesterday. Oh. No? Because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. Because you preferred her writing over mine. I tried to get yours to go up, but it wouldn't go up at all. Your little sticker thing would not jump up. Yeah. That's not really true. Meaning when I disrespect her, I disrespect YouTube. Didn't I? Oh no. You might be reading into this a little too much. Maybe blushing a little too much. How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, it comes up as some awkward, unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So please don't force yourself to be around me. I'm not, but okay. I know this is what my opinion, but it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and say, I'm gonna. So I have to turn the music down. Yuri, please, it makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need. Okay. But Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. And all I can do is accept that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to adhere to that request. Oh, so I didn't even get to read her poem. Okay. Monica. Hi, Gun Hunter. I was still letting go, man. Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You'll never know. Who wants to share what you wrote for today? What you wrote for that? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. I don't get to read my own poems. Alright. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sarah, like the other one that you wrote. Yeah, it's because something is popping up. You two are like the dynamic duo. No! That's kind of exaggerating. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club then. Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just, I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. Yeah. Creeper, minutes left. Nope, I have to go explode to Minecraft houses. Wait, Creeper, you're not even in Minecraft right now. Goodbye. Wait, Creeper, not. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. I did. Yuri want to be left alone though. And you can talk to me ever, and you can talk to me ever now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's not like that. Oh no, I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. Nope, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the one. I like the way this one turned out. So I hope you do too. Right, let's take a look. Save me. Okay. The colors, they want that. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, spinning, turning, red, green, blue. An endless company of meaningless noise. A noise it won't stop. Violet, violent, glowing, warm, green, short, different. Since cars sound like playing a chalkboard on a home like playing a famous poem of load me. Load me? Why'd you put load me at the end? It's even more abstract than the last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. Effectively, I didn't say it. It's just a kind of thing I never really seen it before, I guess. I kinda like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally transform the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. It is. The way I write, and that's true. The way I write, I wrote the lines really short, makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical experience of a feeling or a conversation of a reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When it happens, don't forget to save your game. You'll never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have some exciting plans for today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I didn't really do well with last minute. I don't really do well with last minute performances. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sarah's been working on posters. I've designed some plants that we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Oh, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be plumbing. Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to be sent to the event. But the cool part is we're going to let anyone else come up and we sent poems too. Silly's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Oh yeah, they're all here now. Of course. Yeah. Silly, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Yeah, well, I did. Do you think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't plan it for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no Siri, I understand where this is coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to present their poems out loud to a whole room of people. I guess that's kind of a wood. So I'm sorry about that. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fight, for the fate of the club. For the fate of the club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the most people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being imaginative of yourself with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire, whatever, them to find the sharing feelings that brought you here in the first place. I'm gonna stop talking like this. I don't know what. I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reading a poem, then I know we can do it. That's about. Natsuki nearly remains still. Siri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Siri and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any of the club. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. But, phew, thanks Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri is usually going to run at everyone else excepting experiencing fish. So, I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. The death of me. Stop with the death. You even say it with that. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyways,
let's move on to the main event. I, I want each of you to choose a poem reviews. We're going to practice reading them in front of each other. Oh no way, Monica. This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how will you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry, I'll start off. I'll help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook and to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. Then she stands behind a poem. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins presenting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills through the room. More than that, her influence is present. She knows exactly how to apply emotions behind each line. She reasons with being the woods to life. This is something she's done before, or is it simply natural? I, gl- I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Jerry looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the lesson. All four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That 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 was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Harry? I, I'll uh, I'll go next. What? Why I say that? What? Yuri fell up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches her seat of paper between her hands and stands up, keeping her head down as she walks quickly over to the poem. This poem is called Yuri's Anxiety Glances. Anxiety Glances. You can do it, Yuri. It's called it. It's called After Much of Kumsanai of a Kumsanai. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. I have social anxiety and stage fright too, Yuri. It's okay. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why she suddenly putting in so much effort? And nearly gets past the first couple of lines. Her voice changes. It's almost like that happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her book. Okay, sometimes skip it again on accident. Oh my god. Her quivering words transform into the sharp symbol of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns, and its structure that she exudes with the perfect timing. This must be where blossoming into the whirling fire Yuri keeps con- something concealed inside her head. Suddenly she finishes. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. I It's up to me to save the situation. And I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me after, and we give Yuri the recognition that Chuck did to. It's not that we didn't want to applaud her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Siri hops out of her chair and carefully walks to the pony. This one is called My Meadow. Ah, ah, sorry, I giggled. Siri, it's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Ah, try not to think of it like you're resenting to other people. Imagine you resenting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see, I see. Okay then. Siri begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Siri is. It seems a bit of if I were reading this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Siri's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Siri meant by she said she liked my poems. It's like I got to reach more deeply into something I thought I knew through and through. Siri finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Siri. You and Hunter liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that mean? It came up. I was gonna say so nicely, but because I so I went over to nicely, but then I saw the S from Siri's name, and I thought it said so in front, so I was gonna say so nicely, but it came out. I keep doing it. It came out nicely, Siri. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be the other poem, but that other poem won't work quite as well with the kind of delivery. Yeah, I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery won't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Then next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. Well, okay. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Hunter. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Hunter lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to do it. Natsuki? Hey. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the poem. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. What is that face that Natsuki is making? And Yuri, Jesus. It makes me feel so anxiety. Creeper. Oh, you're back from the Minecraft. Yep, it was fine. I blew up Steve's house. And off his diamond and never went home. Okay. They took me to the end. Why were you in the end? They took me. And I blew up the Ender Dragon. How would you blow up the Ender Dragon? I have the dragon egg. You have the what? I have the dragon egg! We're playing Doki Doki Literature Club. No one cares about Minecraft and our creeper. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just be in my little creeper house. Okay. I sent my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that one I finished, I received applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your ability and more about your lack of confidence in yourself. That's
something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then, I'll just leave you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki immediately gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called, Why Are You All Looking at Me? Because your presentation? Anyways, the poem is called, this poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. Why is she still a little uneven? Her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. And Natsuki Chumiri styles, Tenmark styled, and it works surprisingly well then spoke aloud. The words feel like they're bouncing up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and gives everyone applause. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. You're gonna have to do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to present a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for people. But then it's just my friends. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. I'm not your friend. You said it yourself. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. And me. Well, that's just how it is. So, well, I guess in that case, we won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making rhymes or something, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be presenting. Geez, I should probably find some other poem to present instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pretty surprised that you're putting in this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nice so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, I'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have a weekend to prepare. Monica, the big day. Monica's the big day. What am I reading? I read her name and then the big day. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright, I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Harry and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica. I think my character has impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Harry? Yup. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Easy, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Hunter. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. You're welcome, Sherry, once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sari is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey Siri? Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. like how we get to, I mean, Sayori fumbles with her words. So so let's just say that one day Yuri asks to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Hehe. Well, I would still walk home with Sayori. I would walk home with Yuri. What do I say here? I would still Sayori. Do you think I would ditch you for Yuri? Eh? But she's so beautiful and smart. Geez, I already seen her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Hunter. You think about me too much sometimes. I don't think I should have picked Yuri. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it so. Deserve it if she wanted it so. Seriously, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. So, besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never gonna happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? We're on the poem again. Okay, we'll do this next part. See you all next time.